for those who don't know, introduce yourselves.
I'm Dennis Dap Mallory of the Dap Mallory Band.
My name is Verlon Ferris, and I'm a vocalist of the band.
Okay. You said Dap.
Yeah,
Dap.
that was a nickname given to me by my mentor, which was my high school music teacher at John F. Kennedy High School. He was the first one that gave me that name. And by the time I got down to DuPont, the name stuck. A whole lot of people thought my name was Dap. But yeah.
Okay. Is any musical significance? Somebody, you said you're a musical teacher, so was there a reason?
Oh, absolutely, man. I started playing tuba in the 7th grade at Kennedy High School. I was there when it was first built, so I never attended middle school. So there I started playing the tuba. Well, I went to Virginia State College and marched in the band. So there's a musical significance to that, but like I said, the nickname was given to me by my music teacher. Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. John Payton, the late John Payton. Yeah.
What kind of influence did he have on your musical journey?
Oh man, you know, I first loved music when I saw the Beatles on TV, Ed Sullivan Show. A band like that, so that inspired me to get into music. And man, I was like 8 years old. So from there on, I figured that's what I want to do. I want to play music. I want to be a musician. So here I am.
Okay. So what's the band's name?
The band name is the Dap Mallory Band. Now, when I first started, it was like a 4-piece jazz quartet. The name of it was Icon. But after a lot of research afterwards, I found out there was a whole lot of things named Icon. There's a computer company named Icon. There was a rap group, a rock band. So I said, you know, I need some kind of authentic name. So I said, you know what? I always wanted my own band. Just name it Dap Mallory Band. So that's how that came about.
Okay. So how long have you been playing music then?
Wow. I picked up the guitar in 1968. I was 12 years old. So with that, I played lead guitar by then. So by the time I was 13, that was my first band. I've been playing in bands ever since, in the Richmond area.
Okay. Since 13. How about, say your name again?
Verlon Ferris.
Okay, how about you?
Well, I started with music as a kid, you know, when Jackson 5 was out back then, growing up in California, where I'm originally from, and we always had singing groups. And so my career went, I joined the military, landed here in Virginia. And the funny thing about it is, I saw this group singing one time, and I caught the bug. And I gave the guy my number and said, I'd like to be in a band. I can sing a little bit. So I came across Dap here, and he gave me an audition over the phone. And the next thing I know, I got a stack of paperwork about this song, all the songs he wanted me to sing. I'm like, well, slow down now, slow down. So, and another small world, I went to Kennedy High School in Sacramento, California. So we both went to Kennedy. Yeah, and that's our
Cougars, as a matter of fact.
yeah,
right?
Cougars, yeah, Kennedy Cougars, Sacramento, California. And so we do a lot of great songs, and in collaboration, you know, with each other. I love it. That's why I've been with Dennis since Dap with Dap for how long now? 2013.
Yeah.
About 2013.
Yep, that was it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you mentioned you grew up around the Jackson 5 era. Did they have any influence in your music now?
Oh, most definitely, because as a kid, my voice was similar to the Mike back then. It's just different thing is he was discovered, pretty much. You know how that goes. So, and I sung, you know, so my voice range went all the way up to Philip Bailey. So it was a lot of fun.
What made you start a band, though?
Okay, well, when you get into music, that's usually the standard avenue you would take. You're either gonna be a soloist on your own, or you're gonna be with a group. I grew up in Creighton Court Projects in Richmond, and there was a lot of bands in that area then. And man, it was great, man, because, hey, I'm 13 years old playing in a nightclub. Really? You know, that's unheard of back then. And so I always wanted to be in a band. And that comes from playing in high school, marching band. The keyboard player in my group, James Harrison, me and him marched side by side Virginia State College band back in '75. We played tuba together. So man, just to be a part of something, you know, it's a good feeling.
Okay, y'all have any music that's been released, singles, albums, any music we could find anywhere?
Well, no, we mainly a cover band. Just want to be a heroes in our own town, not trying to go on the road, stuff like that. You know, man, I have done that, but I have a taste of it about 5 years. I said, no, I like staying at home. So we just love playing the music. So in speaking of that music, we will be here September the 13th. Please come out if you really love some old school music. Come and hear us. You won't be disappointed.
So that what kind of music? So that's a good question. You know, what kind of music does Dap Mallory Band focus on?
We focus on the good music, the 70s. Now, it's been said that the 70s generated all kinds of great music. You got blues, you got soul, R&B, you got rock, funk, go-go. Even line dance came out in the late 70s. So that's what we tried to portray to the audience. And our logo, well, our motto is, we'll make you feel like dancing. That's on the business card. And that's what we live up to. We love seeing people get up and dance.
Okay. 70s, and so the vibe we're looking for is a 70s vibe and
80s on 70s on up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But everybody need to come ready to dance.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Our theme is we don't like nobody just sitting in their seats.
Yeah.
You know, stand up and dance where you're at if you can.
Yes,
You know.
absolutely.
Okay. So tell me about your connection to Petersburg, Virginia, you know.
Well, I attended Virginia State in 1975 as a music major. That's when I met my keyboard player, James Harrison. And man, I seen Virginia State Band earlier when I was in high school. Now, State Band went on a European tour. They played at NFL games. Now, I'm talking about the late 60s and the early 70s. To be a part of that band, wow, it was great. So I stayed there for maybe about a year and a half, you know. But the experience that I had, sitting in theory class, knowing the basics of writing music, so I did get something out of it. Yep.
Okay. So what does it mean for the Dap Mallory Band to perform in Petersburg?
Wow. We was here last year, and playing a venue like this with the audience, state-of-the-art sound equipment, it was amazing because we feel connected to the people. Now, we have done outside festivals, but the space between the stage and the people is so large, can't get that connection, you know? With here, we was here last year, them people got up and they had themselves a good time.
Yep.
Because we felt the vibes, we connected with them. And that's what it's all about, man, when you're in a band.
They gave us a real warm welcome,
Yeah.
a real nice welcome.
So I'm looking forward to coming here on September 13th, and each year, if Petersburg would like us to come back, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you see your performance contributing to the cultural elements of Petersburg?
Okay. I need to reiterate this. At Virginia State, they put out a lot of music teachers in the CIAA. I mean, whatever band teacher was at maybe Hampton or Norfolk, they came from Virginia State at one time. So the connection is there. Now, we letting Petersburg know that we are a band, 12-piece, that can generate the music that they love, the interconnection with them. And we will always let them know that, hey, if you want to hear a good band, either come to Richmond or we will come to you.
Okay. So you mentioned how you appreciated doing a performance in a state-of-the-art facility. So what would you say is the importance of a space like this, the Petersburg Public Library, to supporting local artists?
Well, you talk about liberal arts, whether it's music, whether it's a play, theatrical play, whether it's just a singer, just a soloist, that's what it's all about. And what we're trying to do is inspire the younger generation. Maybe they want to get into music or singing. So you have to keep that going on. We do a benefit festival in Richmond. It's called the East End Festival. And what it does is it supports the music programs in all the schools in East End. We will be there on September the 21st. And you'd be amazed at how they try to disband the music program. And man, that's a tragedy. You need that. You need that kind of culture for the kids, you know.
Okay, so you say keep the arts alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep it alive.
Awesome stuff. And how would you see the role of music bringing the Petersburg community together?
Well, music is a universal language. Everybody knows that. So when you use that kind of language to bring people together, no matter what race, creed, or color, or whatever you want to call it, man, that's where it starts from. Sports can do it as well, but music, when you bring these people together, man, I remember one time the great Meadowlark Lemon of the Harlem Globetrotters basketball team. I saw an interview he was doing, and they asked him, what would you want in anything that you would wish for? He said, I would love to make the whole world laugh at the same time. If you do that, it will be no more wars, no more hatred. And that thing stuck with me. With music, I would like to see the whole world dance at the same time. Maybe we can get the same effect. So it's very important.
Yep. And with the program that you guys have with Jazz in the Stacks, like last year, you know, I've seen a lot of people out there that came together, that knew each other from the neighborhoods and stuff like that. And a lot of people was very happy to come here because they don't have the opportunity to get to certain shows. So what I saw out there last year, that you guys did a great job of having it for free, and the people in the community that was not able to get there to like certain venues, they had us like rock stars because they enjoyed it so much, the music and stuff. So they really enjoyed it, and I know they're looking forward to come back here on the 13th of September.
I mean, Jazz in the Stacks. You offering the people live entertainment. They can get a cocktail. They can get something to eat for free. Really? Man, Petersburg got the best show in town. Yep. People come out to Jazz in the Stacks, support it.
And actually, we couldn't wait to come back this year, for real.
Absolutely.
Actually, yeah.
What can other local institutions and the community do better to support bands like Dap Mallory?
Well, you know, like you said, the magic word, the community. One thing I learned is you always have to give back to the community. So if Jazz in the Stacks is funded by sponsors, then I feel that it's up to the companies and the surrounding area to give back to the community for a worthy cause, just like any other program you have going on.
Anything else you think we should talk about in reference to Dap Mallory Band? Anything?
Well, we don't play every weekend in clubs. We're not trying to do that. We mainly do private functions and benefits. But what we want to let the people know that we are a different kind of band. We are a special kind of band. We are the band that will, before we finish, we will play a song that you like. And we like to see the expression on your face that says, whoa, that's my song there. Let me get up and get my groove on, you know. And with our band, we also feature a show. We have the great Miss V Soul, Vivica Johnson. She will perform a few songs. And that's what bands did back in the day, back in the 70s. In all those clubs that I played back then, each band had a singing group. And they gave a show. Entertain the people.